This recording has been edited from its original format.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, we made it to 12. All right, today I'm
Well,
joined by...
technically
Hey,
11.
hey, you. Hey, you.
Hey, you shut up right now!
Yeah, you fucked us. You fucked
Sorry.
us good. So, the one fucking everybody is Josh Turner.
Hi, it's me, Josh Turner.
And then we got James Cook,
That's me.
Bill Daniels,
I
Mikey Kabasa.
The boss.
What?
Your boss, the sausage.
And I am Dylan. Hello and welcome to my abode. So,
I don't want to be here.
you
I'm
are
scared.
here. Not against your will.
I'm
not
here
at all.
against
I
my,
want to
against
get
my
off
will.
Mr. Bones' wild ride.
You are
Nope.
strapped in. And today, this wild ride will take us through many places. But first, we're going to start with what I have been enjoying quite a bit, and so has maybe some other guys. But the Battleborn beta. Fuck yeah.
Fucking awesome.
So fun.
I want to play that right now, man.
Let's play it while we talk. You down?
Can we do that?
No,
I mean,
that's
I'm not
too much.
against
Do
it,
that, but let's
however.
not do it.
Yeah, we can just play as soon as we're done.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Get a couple rounds in. Either way, game's fucking amazing. It's made by Gearbox, the developers of the Borderlands series, so Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, was actually it's done by Gearbox, but it's mostly done by 2K Australia. That's why
Oh, really?
everybody on the moon is fucking Australian. But moving on, it's fucking. It's just so good. Like,
Well, they take like the art style and like the comedy and like the style of it, like even like the gameplay feeling of it. To me, feels like Borderlands in every way,
yeah, it's just
which is
fucking-
awesome.
It's really nice, and it's a lot to take in when you first start. Like when Mikey and I had our first match, I'm like, what do we do? What is?
Yeah,
what's happening?
it's not explained or presented in the best way.
Yeah.
They have
It's
a
a
little
little
like
bit dodgy.
startup thing when you start the game. There's, like, a
Yeah,
little chick
but
walking
it's still
on the
like
screen.
some things.
Yeah,
There's still things like I picked game up quick and I like did fine, but like there's still things where I'm like, okay, like I can do that, can I? And it's like, and I just haven't seen it mentioned anyway.
no, you kind of learn on your own as you go, like with like all those
No,
like
yeah,
different kinds of
exactly.
turrets and
And I like
supply
that.
things you can build.
I really like that in games. I like when they don't hold your hand, but like some of
Yeah.
the things just seem kind of, you know, just a little bit backwards, or a little bit, you know, just not instinctive. But it's not. It's all little things really. Most of the key elements of the game is pretty straightforward if you have a handle on that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Oh.
fucking, there's 25
I
different
just-
Battleborn to choose
yeah.
from, and like each one, like there's 3 classes basically, but like there's different like kind of roles in a class. Like there's offense, defense, and support.
There's also like like there's like different types of
Well, that's
not
what
enemies,
that's
but,
what I said. There's a thing in between.
yeah.
Like I played a support character who had a
Rain.
range. She's got a laser pistol and also like an arm cannon. But her main thing is she's
And a fat ass.
fucking
Yeah.
nice.
She,
fat ass.
she has
But
one of
Still
those.
haven't played her yet.
she's nice. But the thing is like she's under the rescuer and shielder type. It's like a support. And so her main thing is she's meant to go around in the battlefield and pick out either the tank or like our healer, like whoever's in trouble. I can give them an overshield, which also gives me an overshield, or I can deem a target that needs to be put down and everybody gets bonus damage. And like, or her ult is I drop a shield that pushes all enemies away and makes it so whoever's in the shield, like my team can fire out, but no enemy fire can fire in. And it's like, then you got other people like fucking, who's a couple good choices? Somebody else explain one of their characters.
Oh,
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
played a while to unlock Ambra, and
Yeah.
she's just like, she's a healer, but also like AoE damage all over the place. Like she just does both, and it's interesting because all the characters have different basic attacks. Like all of them do,
yep.
and her
Yep.
basic
Yeah, I
attack.
like that.
What it does is it's just like it auto targets just a laser beam at them, which is what also her sunspot, which is her healing AoE damage one. It does the same beams as that, and it's just really interesting how they can have like different basic
She's
attacks
getting
on
a
each
hard nerf,
character.
by the way.
Is she?
Uh,
Oh,
Random
What about
side, right?
Montana? Because Montana does some pretty decent damage when you have his Hellfire on.
I don't know
No, you're
what
bad. You should feel bad.
I've never played him yet.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
like,
his type is.
Me and Bill were talking one time, and we were saying like how I didn't even know for the longest time that there's an actual like secondary fire. I just assumed because I played 3
Hmm.
characters in a row that all just had LT was their aim, like the like fancy robot guy. His aim was kind of a secondary fire, as in it turned into a sniper, which is actually really cool.
Yeah. But
And
you
then
can
I
also
played
fire it
Thorn.
like Revolvery.
Who just kind of obviously aims down with a bow. And then I played
did not know
Oscar
this.
Mike, who just pretty much has like an AR, which you just play like Call of Duty, you're just aiming down in sight and shooting people the whole time. And then I played, what was her name? Orendi? Orendi, I think
yeah.
her name was, with the 4
Arenda,
hands.
yeah.
You play her basic attack, and it's just she throws a thing with each of her hands at different times. And if you use your LT for Xbox, and it was like she throws something with like all of them, like all her hands at once, and it was like a stronger but slower attack. I found that like it's really cool. Every person's unique and different in their own way.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
actually know
definitely,
that,
like- The highlight for me so far.
yeah, I didn't know certain characters had aiming. Like, I guess that makes sense, but I've only played characters where they had alternative
Yeah, isn't that
fires.
cool?
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Like,
yeah, Phoebe has her true strike, which is you can lunge in any direction. So I can attack backwards, forwards, side to side, which is really fun when, like, the reason I was so fast as Phoebe in the start of that one game is because using her true strike, normally when you go, like, for the crystals, you have to like, stop, shoot the crystals, or, like, stop sprinting and shoot the crystals. Phoebe's true strike keeps you in sprint and actually puts you forward even faster. And it's like, and
Yeah, that's
then
cool.
who else was there? Fucking Rain, just plasma cannons, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's not necessarily like it doesn't. It's they're not even like really kind of unique in terms of like across games mechanics, but it's just nice how from character to character there's so many little differences.
Yeah,
Those
Like
scratch, yeah.
everyone has their own little things.
yeah.
it
and
does.
We've only sampled so little of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm loving the
Well,
game
from the-
so far.
So from this little sample that we've all experienced, who can say that they're getting the game?
Oh, definitely.
Because I know I
Oh
am.
yeah, definitely.
yeah, we're all
Yeah,
getting
I
that.
think
Yeah.
we're all
The
getting
only
it
thing,
after that
the
game.
thing is it's going to be a standard thing where they've convinced me on the gameplay and they've convinced me on the characters.
Yeah.
The only hang up is going to be content because
Yeah, they keep coming
from
up
what
with
I've
shit.
seen, apparently there's going to be 3 online. There's going to be 3 game modes with 2 maps each,
Yeah.
and that could be a little bit. I mean, I assume there's going to be more coming
Yes.
In the future.
fast after, but that's a little bit of a small amount.
But don't you
so-
But don't you think of like Smite, and technically there's only 1 map for each of their game modes? But I guess there's like 5 game modes.
Yeah, but it's like that's the thing is as long as they make sure the maps are like tied intrinsically to the game mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the thing is the Smite maps
Kinda what
are
they do.
all like to the game mode, so it doesn't really matter. Whereas, you know,
Yeah, you're not gonna
If
play
they-
a
if you have,
Arena
like,
on a
any-
Conquest.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you and they're like balanced around that. But if you just have any old maps, and there are 6 of them, then that's not very good. But if it's 6 maps and they're all very well tuned for the modes and the modes are interesting, and then they have more coming out after that, then that will be splendid.
Yeah, and like
I agree with that.
the story campaign so far, it's kind of interesting for the fact that like how they describe it is you can play the story with up to 5 friends, solo or 5 players, and you don't have to play it in kind of a linear way at all.
I was thinking about that. I was like, what's happening here?
Yeah, because
There's like
like
matchmaking for missions.
each how it goes is so there's 10 levels to each Battleborn. Is there more? Like, do you guys think in the beta they just cap you
Wait.
at 10, or is there more? Because the Helix thing, it looks like it goes down farther.
I have
No,
clue
even
here.
on Montana, his Helix thing looks like it goes down a lot further than 10 as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that either. I know what you mean, but at the same time, it could just
might
be
be-
10, 'cause
it might
does
be
take you the whole time
tied.
to get there.
Yeah,
It might be tied to different game modes.
it may be.
Yeah,
If
the
there's
that's
like
thing
true
is-
things
as
where you
well.
level up quicker
Yeah.
or it lasts longer, then because like as it is, like I've only gone to 10 a couple of times.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah,
you win
we-
real quick.
No,
Yeah.
it has to go higher because the Helix level thing, if you look at it, it goes 3, 6, 9, no, 3, oh, maybe 10. I can check that out. Either what it is, what a Helix thing is each character has basically a skill tree in the sense of when you're level 1, you have a choice to you can make two choices. Like on my mushroom person, there's the do no harm tree, which increases your healing for your allies and whatnot, or you can do more harm. So basically, as you level up, you can kind of mix and match as to what you want. Like I always do no harm on her alternate melee thing, where it throws a mushroom thing, where it throws basically a spore, and if it hits somebody, it does a
everybody.
slow. But if you do the do no harm tree augment on it, then it turns from a slow to a stun for 2 seconds, which is huge.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like, you can play each game and kind of like, since you can't like buy items and stuff other than you can have like a loadout, you
Yeah.
can pretty much like play one game and build your character in a way where like you're mainly healing, or you can build your character to like do more damage and be more offensive. Like, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I was actually playing Oscar Mike, and I had this one game where I was liking him a lot because I had like, what do you call it? I had like napalm noob tubes and all this stuff, just doing a lot more damage. But this other time I played him, I was going like more in his like stealth tree side of things, and like
Yeah.
he moves faster when he's in stealth. His shields recharge faster when he's in stealth, or you can like when you break stealth and use any ability or basic attack, you do more damage. Like you can just play each character, I guess, two different ways or a hybrid of both.
Yeah, and like
That's basically
Yeah.
what I do with Montana. I do a hybrid of both.
yeah, and it is gonna be
Because-
really interesting because like the thing is when Mikey and I unlock new characters, like Mikey unlocked Kelvin and I unlocked Reyna, and I'd only been playing Mushroom Chick and Mikey had only been playing Thorn up until that point, and then like we get into the game and I'm like, oh man, this chick is so cool, I'm loving her, like huge support and whatnot like that. And then Mikey's like, I understand what they're trying to go for with this character, but it's really dumb, and it was really funny.
I
Well,
liked.
it turned out the
oh.
problem was that one was actually that I was having horrendous lag, and I didn't
Yeah.
realize it. I thought it was just the abilities being weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, still.
I like the way that you unlock characters in this game. You can
Yeah.
unlock characters via like level, so just by playing the game, or you can do specific challenges to unlock them. Which is like, since you're paying for a full price game, it's not like a freemium style game where you get the MOBA for free and then you either use the premium currency or just get the regular currency throughout playing and get it slowly. It's like it's a good way of getting the characters without obviously spending money. Isn't there like a premium currency in this game though?
Yeah,
Whatever
there
it's called,
is.
like credits. or
Yeah,
whatever?
it's credits.
But you get it very easily.
You get it
so far in the
so
beta, at
quickly
least.
that if they keep the credit system in what they have right now, I have no issue with it whatsoever. Because just playing it, I almost had like 8,000 to 10,000 credits when I realized I could purchase stuff, and I was like, "Oh,
That's only for
okay.
the gear though, right?
That's only
like
yeah.
buying
You can only
gear and-
purchase
yeah.
gear with it as of right now.
And the
I-
gear's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm a
cool,
little
too.
bit concerned about it, but
yeah.
well, I'm
We'll
not
see.
concerned, skeptical, but we'll see. It's
Yeah.
a long way to go.
Yeah, and so
So
moving-
Dylan, when does
oh,
Battleborn come out?
oh, May 3rd. Yay, May 3rd.
Yay!
Yay, May 3rd. But you know what? You know what else is happening right now? This
We just
thing.
played another beta earlier.
Oh, it's called the Warzone Firefight beta. Yeah, y'all hear that? Warzone
Yep.
Firefight. Halo 5
We got
Guardians.
pooped on.
Yeah, we got shit on. It was hard. And then
It
We
was,
beat
it
it
was
once and
very
we played it
hard.
like 4 or 5 times.
Well, yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, it was only that one round, which was actually hard, but
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
to defend
it's
the
pretty
base
hard.
on.
And are they gonna have more
what is it called?
maps?
yeah,
Yeah.
So the Warzone
One for each
Firefight
map.
beta is only well, it's only up for like the next week, if that, or until the weekend's over.
It's like 4 days.
And
Doesn't it end April 18th?
I don't think the actual full launch of the firefight is actually until June or maybe even July.
Oh, that sucks.
Because first
What?
they were set to release the Ghost of Meridian pack, which just dropped not too long ago, and then I believe there's Remember Reach pack, Hog
Which is
Wild,
in May.
and then the firefight
June.
beta, the firefight launch.
that is dumb as hell.
Yeah, like it looks like it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty difficult, but that's good. But it's pretty hammered out. All you have to do
Yeah, why
is
couldn't they just leave
transfer
what they
that on
got
every
then?
map.
I'm not a developer at Bungie, guys. I don't know these questions. I'm
Dylan,
just,
tell me all
I
the
know.
answers.
no, I don't know how to answer these. But
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely that's really fucking dumb. But oh well.
That's far away.
yeah,
But from what we played, it's the really only real difficult part is like Wave 3, where you're pretty much told on at least this level to defend the middle garage on Escape from Ark, whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? I
Yeah.
can't remember what it's called. The map. Yeah, and not only do they spawn, it's like Prometheus the whole round, and they spawn inside the base, and they constantly spawn on the outsides of the base, and they just keep flooding it. And if they're in it and none of your team's in it, then they start capping it. And if they cap it fully, then you just lose. It's straight up game over. And they just massacre you. The Knights have fucking scatter shots. They just one shot you. There's like a shit ton of crawlers, soldiers, and everything. And there's also Phaetons flying around too. That's fair.
Yeah, at the same time. The thing is like once you hammer out a good enough strategy, because the thing is what Warzone.
What,
turned
hide like a
into-
bitch?
No. What Warzone turned into in the start is like you guys may not have realized this, but it literally turned into at a certain timer an enemy spawns in at this exact area. So what players would do is be like, the elite honor guards are gonna spawn here. So what a player did was he'd run up, get behind where they'd spawn, he'd punch them
Just
once in the
wait.
back, go about his business. What Warzone,
Yeah.
what I'm thinking it could turn into is nearly the same thing, especially since Mikey, on the final boss when we were fighting the Ultra War and Eternal, you used a tank and just kept kind of hitting them from the side
Yeah.
while everybody else was just
That was
smacking
close,
them.
though.
Being idiots.
Yeah.
We had like 15 seconds. No, we ran out of ammo, so we had them at like quarter health or something. So we're like, you know what? We could go back for ammo, but we'll just punch him instead. So we all just kept punching him for like probably like 10, 15 seconds before we got all slapped. Literally just like stomped on and dead.
Yeah, but I feel
Pretty
like
much.
it's not gonna be hard enough. And like 5 rounds, I don't know. It's got a good payout.
I don't mind as long as there's going to be variety.
Yeah.
Like I like the way that the waves can be different, and if they actually manage to get it where there's like going to be it's going to be like effectively a different kind of firefight every time you load in. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty sweet, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really going to be that.
Well, I know
In which
on
case, it
one
won't
map,
like be incredible.
they teased, they said that they were looking into as either like an ultra boss or something else, a stolen Oni Warthog that is piloted by a bunch of Promethean soldiers.
What?
Yeah,
It's
no,
pretty
that's
random.
terrifying.
A little bit.
Yeah. So that's the Halo
But
5 beta.
guys-
Fucking more betas everywhere. This
You know what?
Oh, go ahead.
Do you know what was released on April? I think it was April 12th or April 11th.
I feel like it's something that I'm not going to give a shit about.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the drop.
It has a sword in it.
Oh yeah. I actually care about
Yeah, I don't
this.
give a shit about that.
I
What,
don't
really?
understand what.
You know,
Oh,
I give a
Titanfall
shit about the
2's
teasers.
Teaser
It's just a
trailer
teaser.
dropped.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
my
no,
God,
no,
it's
no.
a
I just
sword.
thought.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
thought you
no,
meant
Gears,
you didn't care
Gears
about
4
Titanfall.
trailer was the shit. That
Yeah.
was the
Oh,
shit.
that thing was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
okay,
haven't
so
seen it yet.
the Gears
Gears
4
trailers are
tomorrow,
so fucking good.
Yeah, the Gears 4 Tomorrow trailer is literally my out of all
Only
the
a
Gears
minute,
trailers
but-
I've seen, it's number 2 for me because
Number one's the first one, the
Yeah,
best, right?
Yeah, Mad World by
Yes.
Gary Jules. is
Yes,
just
yes,
such- it's so
absolutely
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
They're all
Like-
like the thing is like I watched I saw the full and I was like, "Ah, it's really good," and it made me serious. I thought about the first one, and then kind of a little bit about Gears of War 2 one.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll go back and watch the first one, and I went back and watched the first one. I was like, yeah, that's really good. And then I just started watching all of them, and then I watched the ones from Gears 2 and 3. I was like, I forgot how fucking good those are too. They're all so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah, like they're all
They are. They're all
rewatchable.
very good.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but number one, like this is before I had a 360, and I seen that trailer. That was one of the reasons why I'm like, fuck PlayStation. I need to buy
Yeah,
Xbox.
that
for
was big. I
this.
think that
That-
for me, Gears
yeah.
1 was like the most impactful and like kind of
Next
iconic.
generation.
But I actually think the Gears 2 one is better.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is the
I remember
Gears
when I
2
saw-
one the? I might be thinking of the Halo trailer. I could be wrong here, but it's like a tabletop game,
Yeah,
and it
that's
has.
Halo.
That's
the
Halo?
Believe
Okay.
trailer.
Okay.
I like watching the Gears of War 1 commercial on like TV. Like
Yeah.
I'd be flipping through channels, and if I saw that commercial, I would like pause. on
just
that
leave
commer-
it,
that-
yeah.
I'd pause for a bit,
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
for that commercial to be over. Okay, continue going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I would be hyped to
exactly.
see that commercial.
Yeah, it's just
So good.
I
It was
love
massive. It was so massive for the 360. That was.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Like people talk
360
about
at
how
the
Gears and
time,
Halo
yeah.
are like the big things, but that really was like the make or break for it.
Yeah, exactly. Like when the 360 first launched, like it was nearly a year, I believe, before you see any really big next gen titles. Like moving up from the PlayStation
I don't like the one.
2 And yeah, exactly. But the PlayStation 2 and like the Xbox, the original Xbox, you didn't see anything. Like they had Cameo and like I believe Perfect Dark as well, and like some other
Oh yeah, Zero, whatever.
stuff. Like I wanted to try Cameo because it looked like a nice little adventure game, but it's like a little bit more childish than my tastes. But then like you see this thing where it's like this gritty soldier like in the middle of like some sort of battlefield, but it's like statues and he's looking
City.
and all of a sudden shit's going bad, and the entire time this is happening it's just like hope is being totally lost when you're watching this trailer, because like the saddest, most void, like it's a huge amazingness, and then like at the end it's just no hope, no hope, and then they're like Gears of War coming to Xbox 360, and you're like, oh my fucking god, that's ridiculous. And I love that game so much, but
I just love one thing I liked about it, watching it back, is that obviously, like that was all like out of engine footage for
Yes.
Yeah.
that Gears 1
Oh
trailer,
yeah.
but it looks now like an in-engine footage from like current-ish Gears, like the last couple Gears.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it looked
Oh,
really
wow.
like I just liked how like it was like they'd like nailed it so well. Where obviously they'd scaled it up, but it was such a true representation
Of what they
of Gears
envisioned it to be in
that
the
like it
future.
actually ended up years later, basically looking like something that could have been in like Gears 3 or something.
Yeah.
And also I just checked and actually my favorite trailer isn't Gears 2 trailer, it's Gears 3 Ashes to Ashes trailer. That one's a really good one.
Oh, that was just so good because like you see Dom like he's on the ground about to
Yeah.
die and he's just accepting, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
Marcus comes in, and then the band of brothers hold off in the middle of a huge army, and then all of a sudden Emulsion fucking guys show up, and it's just like
Yeah,
fuck, and then it ends.
that's a really good one.
Yeah, you see Dom running through people, like legit Ash people. The people when they drop the hammer, they didn't have time to like
Mm.
properly die. They just turned to ash in place.
It's like Pompeii.
Yeah, exactly. And like he's running through these ash people to try to get away, and like, that was a really
So
good
if-
one.
So good.
If you
But
had
it's
to
crazy. It shows how good it is that like obviously like Gears 4 is one of those games where it's like I know I'm getting it, so like I'm not really like that. I don't really care that much in a way.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like looking out for stuff about it. It's just like Gears 4 coming out. Obviously I'm gonna get it. When I get it, I'll play it. I don't care. But like just watching that trailer had nothing to do with the gameplay.
Yep.
It was literally
Nope.
just like the only thing it told you about was like roughly
Kinda
what the story's
story.
gonna be about.
Yeah.
But it still made me
so.
so pumped for Gears 4.
Yep.
It's like it had. That's how you know it does it so well. Is that it actually made me really excited for Gears 4 when it goes against all my instincts, because all I care about is gameplay.
Yeah. It's
So it's so
Speaking
good.
of Gears 4, when's the beta coming out, Dylan?
shit. It starts April 18th for anybody that had played the remastered, like the Marcus Phoenix edition.
Ultimate Collection, whatever
the
it's
Ultimate
called. I don't know.
Collection. Well,
Yeah.
connected to Xbox Live. Then it opens up for public on April 25th.
wait,
So
I have the
far away,
Ultimate
Dylan.
Edition. I gotta. So if I were to hop on this
No.
now and just load it up and play it, no, I don't
I-
qualify.
Don't believe so.
Too
You
late.
you had to have played it before January 31st.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh well.
Uh-huh.
GG.
And then what's really interesting, I don't know if you guys know this about Gears 4, but so Gears 4, the main protagonist obviously is JD, who is Marcus's son,
Yeah.
Marcus and Anya's son. Yeah, I don't know what his first name
Ouch.
is.
Go wow wow.
All I know, I think it's like James Dominic Phoenix. Like his second name is Dom. And
Oh, really?
they're going back. They're not doing big squads anymore. They're just doing 2-player gameplay like original Gears. But there's actually now going to be character choices in the sense of the first player automatically has to play as JD, but then the second player can play as either Kat or Kate or Kaith or something like that, or the other guy.
It's
who's-
Kate, yeah.
Yeah,
an episode of 24. There's like I've like between like fucking things that like do like the clock ticking down like
Yeah.
dun dun
Do,
dun
do,
dun.
do, do, and then you hear like somebody's trying to reach him on comms. It's just a do 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 do, and it's the fucking thing, and then you have
It
to
goes
take
into
a
like
shot.
split screen and like shows them all in
Yeah.
different places.
Bunch of shaky cameras as somebody's like roadie running across the thing. It's like, my name's JD. What's the situation here? Yeah, it'd be fucking
that-
either way. Either way. So yeah,
making
it takes,
making
takes,
it.
it takes place over the afternoon into the morning, and basically what it is, it's 12 hours of you have to survive the Scourge, this new enemy, and you have to figure out who they are and why they're here to kill you.
I feel like
The
that's the big news. Shut up, Josh. I know what you're gonna say. Shut up.
Oh,
What's he gonna say?
The
You got to write your news article about it.
Oh
Done.
no.
Look on the website of
Shut down.
Do you see about? Oh, this pissed me. Do you see about how fucking like there was that thing about GTA Online making 500 million in microtransactions?
Yeah.
What?
That's like a harbinger of the fucking apocalypse, man. That is just
Yeah.
a sign of the
And
end
now
of
everyone's
humanity.
gonna do it now. Rip. Game over, everyone. Nice
It's
knowing
just
you.
so like it's like all these fucking microtransactions, and it pains me. But like, why game developers not do it? The people like fucking Josh Turners will spend money they don't have on imaginary shit that makes no fucking difference.
Yay.
Hey,
Or not
Hey.
even that. They'll spend money on the potential to get imaginary shit that makes no difference, or imaginary shit that makes a teeny tiny bit more of no difference.
Yeah.
I've been very good with said microtransactions lately, my friend.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
hold
I'm at the
on.
point
You
now
bought
where I'm like-
$40 worth
keyword.
of supply drops.
Okay,
Like
fuck off, James.
I'm like full on like boycott at this point. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you ever
Okay.
spent money on GTA Online, you're the fucking problem. It's not the developers. It's not.
I
Rockstar,
haven't.
It's not anyway. If you spent money on it, then you're the fucking problem. If you spent money on fucking Ultimate Team or on an EA Sports game, you're the fucking problem, Josh.
Oh. You telling me
It's
you've
not
never
EA's
spent
fault.
money on an ultimate team?
Yeah.
Of course I fucking haven't. Because I'm not a fucking degenerate idiot.
Oh.
I don't believe
you
that
spend money on
at
it-
all.
You're the problem. Don't be like, well, it's in there. I might as well use it. And I'm like, I've got some money. And it's like, no. You're
Why
the
can't you
fucking
just
problem.
play
Stop
as
spending money on
adversarial mode?
microtransactions. Or at the very least, stop spending money. You can spend a certain amount of money on microtransactions for reasonable free-to-play games. Okay, I can understand that. Do not spend money on microtransactions on full-price games, or you're ruining humanity and you're basically worse than Hitler.
So, Bill.
Hashtag
Oh.
rants
End of.
with Mikey.
So,
This is why
End of.
Mikey needs to write an editorial.
Bill, how do you feel about the Doom open beta coming this weekend?
Well, it's been out for computer for a while, but I mean, you mean
Yeah, I've
coming
seen
to
a lot of
console?
videos.
Yeah, I mean, I
I've
I played it forever. Like I just played a forever amount of Doom, just ridiculous amounts of Doom in my
Back
day.
in the
So
day.
I'm so hyped for Doom coming out, or especially just playing the open beta with all you guys.
Yeah, no, it's
Like
super.
Doom is the epitome of shooters. Now they just need to come back and actually do something with the
Yeah.
epitome. I say it on purpose at this point, Mikey. I'm not even lying.
Well, I feel like you do and you don't though.
Well, no, I do in the sense that I know it pisses you off. I don't in the sense that I don't think if I'm saying it or not. I just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Super
Anyway.
speedy, running around, demon smashing knee things. It's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
be
going back to
great.
their roots,
Yeah. Run around.
and
be
that's what
super
counts. It's gonna be
fast,
great.
Awesome trailers.
I've seen a little bit about it and it looks interesting, but definitely it's like the kind of game like you want to play. You don't want to watch.
Yeah,
Like, it's
exactly.
like I'm not gonna get a feel for it until I play it, which is why it's great. That's got a beta.
Yep. Definitely.
I
It's
remember
just-
me and Dylan were sitting at his house watching the trailer to that game.
And then
it
did you
looked
buy some fucking packs
dope.
on Ultimate Team? You fuck.
No, it looked like we were like drooling over it. Like it looked fucking dope.
Yeah, it
It
looked
looked
fun.
so good.
It looked really funny and fun. And yeah, moving on.
Hit like
Mo-
cunt.
No more of this. We gotta try to redeem.
Let's go.
Oh,
Mirror's Edge.
Yeah. What does it mean? Like, is it just gonna be like a little like single player beta thingy?
No, they're. I'm trying to be nice here. There are story missions, several story missions that you can play. There's also a social mode. Apparently, they've announced where you can play with other free runners, and that is
Dylan?
that is
Dylan?
all.
Getting real quiet.
A
Yeah,
little
you're far away.
louder, buddy.
So why are you so
That
quiet?
That is what they that's what they decided to do. It's a bit of single player, a bit of multiplayer, and
Why you sound like you're like years away from your mic.
I'm
Are
not.
there any fucking microtransactions?
No.
Not yet is the better
Good.
answer.
Dun dun dun. I don't see how there could be in that game, but I hope they don't surprise
Well,
me.
isn't it published by EA? It's very possible.
Oh.
So, and then the last beta, which has also been on PC for quite some time, but it's now coming to consoles, is Overwatch. Yay! Yeah, exactly.
I look forward to it, Dylan. It'll be fun.
Yes. it
On
will.
console though?
Hopefully, if it works on console. Well, I don't see why it
Yeah, I was
can't.
gonna say. It's like a
Yes.
first person thing again, like Battleborn, right?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And I
Mhm.
feel like it's precision, but not in a brutal kind of way, and in a way where it can translate, just if you have good movement and things.
All right. Well.
But we'll see.
Like the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 movement system that is so good.
All right. Well, boys and girls, welcome. That was the beta episode.
Welcome.
I'm not
that's the
falling for the
wrong
bait.
word.
Yeah. that
I'm
was
not
the-
falling for the bait.